Okay, there we go. Both. At least the YouTube works. I don't know if Twitch works. Somebody tell me if Twitch works. It says it's working. It says Twitch is working. Do my little Discord ping. Okay. Let's go. I also took the time this time to update the chat thingy on my laptop, because I do the HANDCAM streams off of my laptop, and the past couple times I didn't have my chat on it because I switched chat programs, and the new one was a little bit more of an intensive setup, but I got it to work. So now we have that, and that's working, and everything is as it should be, and life is great. And now all I have to do is open Pokemon cards, and that is the best thing ever. Okay, but I have to, first of all, you're gonna see like partial pajamas here. It's for the art, okay? It's for this. Mainly I got a good camera angle, and I'm not going to question it. I'm not gonna try to, if I have learned anything from doing like hand streams over the past 3 years, is that when you get a pretty decent camera angle, do not question it. Do not try to make it better. It is not going to be better. You're just going to spend 20 minutes and make your stream late because you tried to make a slightly better camera angle. So please forgive me. What's up, Soul? Honestly, I'm vibing today. Classes got canceled because of the severe weather, so I've just been chilling, and I wasn't expecting these to be delivered until like Friday, so I'm like living my best life right now. Like, look at this. I got Pokemon cards. I love my life right now. Speaking of, let me actually like show these closer. So these are these guys. What's up, Black Emerald? These are Super Electric Breaker, I think is the English name. To tell you the story about why I'm holding this object. What's up, Ember? A few weeks ago, I was sitting around at work, and I have bought stuff from the Japanese Pokemon Center website before. There's a big difference. There's like 3 different Pokemon Center websites, but the one that we're focusing on is the Japanese one. But I get their newsletter because I bought stuff from them, and I saw one, and it had some cute little New Year's looking things, and I was like, oh, that's cute. I want to buy that. So I went to go to their website, and there was a waiting screen. It was like a waiting in line screen. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm at work for like 5 more hours before I have to go to class. I'll wait. It took me 2 days to be able to access the website. And I was actively checking, mind you. Like, I had that tab open for 2 days. And at a certain point, it stopped being, I want to look at the cute stuff. And it more became, I will get into this fucking website if it kills me. And I did. I don't have all the stuff over here because I put it away, but I do want to point out that they have this really cute line of folders, and it's called My Little Bestie, and it's like all of the dog Pokemon looking really cute, and I just really have to point this out. Like this is the front of the folder. I can't show all of them because of how my camera is set up, but like it's literally just like really cute little slice of life drawings of all of the dog Pokemon, and it just makes me happy. My favorite's at the top, and I have no way of like showing it properly, but they're all just so cute. Okay, like look at Lillipup here. Look at him, he's under a blanket. It's so cute. I also got more fur fruit plushies because I want all 10 of them, and I have 4 of them now. Okay, that's enough of me that's enough of me having a mild problem. But it's very fun. I really do like the Japanese Pokemon Center website a lot more than the English one. They have a lot more stuff, and I usually just order stuff in bulk because the shipping to America, I use Tenso, and it's a hassle and a headache, but now I have Japanese Pokemon cards and a really cute folder of dog Pokemon doing mundane things. And I don't know about you, but mundane things are my favorite things for my Pokemon to be doing. They're so cute. What's up, Coppers? They are just so cute. Is my mouse working? My mouse is working. Ha ha ha. Okay, I'm like triple checking everything is working on my laptop as well because I don't know, I updated a bunch of stuff on my laptop like right before this. And also half of my work stuff is still open because I was not expecting to do the stream today, and I'm too impatient to like wait. Okay, I am way too impatient to wait. Like the second this package arrived, I was like, oh! I looked at my cute stuff, and then I immediately drew the thumbnail, put it up. Like the package got here at 3, and here we are. It's 5:30. But anyways, okay, let me actually open a Pokemon card. So that's my 5 minutes of exposition. I was denied that website. It's not supposed to be still. It's still. It's supposed to be still. I can pull out 2 webcams and do a 2 webcam setup, but it takes a lot of CPU and it's kind of a pain, so I don't do it for hand cams very often. I didn't want it to be like totally strange. What's up? Welcome to Pokemon. Yeah, I don't want it to be like completely like boring looking. I don't know. I worked hard at that VTube model. I will absolutely keep on. I will put a still there. I will put a still there. Okay, let me actually like practice up. Oh my god. I don't want to get scissors. Oh good, just curious. Honestly, big fair, big fair. I don't want to get my meat scissors. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I have to. Don't mind me, just struggling. Okay. So again, Super Electric Breaker. I don't know how people are supposed to open Pokemon cards. I know there's like a whole system for it. I am not beholden to that system. I want to draw the ones I think are cute. And to start off with, I do not remember his name in English. Persimmon? Is it Persimmon? Am I correct? Some of you know Pokemon better than me. I think it's Persimmon. Oh. Okay, these are all new Pokemon, so I'm gonna struggle a bit, but there's also that guy, he evolves into the little pepper guy, yeah, the little bell pepper guy. Oh, remind me to bring up the Pokemon Center again in a second. I just remembered. Meesprit. When I was a kid, Meesprit was my favorite of the Lake Trio, and I still love Meesprit. I think she is great, and thanks to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I have a Oranguru. Okay. Okay. Persimmon is the one that comes before him, I think. I swear there's a Pokemon called Persimmon. I might just be insane. I think I'm insane. I swear on my life. But my brain just like had a fart for a second. Oh yeah, but I loved Meesprit the best. I think my brother liked Azelf, and Uxie just kind of existed. I do like Uxie, but Pokemon Mystery Dungeon gave them all canon genders, and that's where I go off of as Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Oh, that's okay. We're doing this one. We're painting this. I'm sorry. This is adorable. Can you see that well? Please tell me you can see this well. This is so cute. Oh my god. They love each other. What's up, Summer? Did you bring your scale weight to the store? I ordered these from Pokemon Direct, Chief. These are direct. I spent more money than one probably should. I just justify it because I usually order a bunch of Pokemon stuff in bulk. Ooh, is that Mika and the Witch's Mountain out of early access today? Yo, I gotta pick that back up. I gotta pull that. I was given a key to stream it by the devs, and it was very cute, and I would love to stream it again. Persimmon is its version counterpart. Oh, really? God, I really do not pay attention to the monkeys, do I? The slugs in love. Yes, they're so cute. We're painting the slugs. Okay, that's going in the Pokemon I want to draw category. And then we have, I almost said Incinerate, but that's not correct. We have Primate's angry version. Which in the katakana shown here, I'm looking at a mirrored video, so my camera is also really determined to focus in the colored pencils, but not the actual Pokemon cards. Thank you, camera. Love you to pieces. Appreciate the hard work. Konoezuru? Konoezuru? I do not know him. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is open like 3 and then we'll start painting a few of them. And then we'll open up a few more. I don't know, man. I'm having fun. All I know is I want to draw the slugs in love because they're really cute. Let's start drawing the slugs. I have to draw the slugs. They're so freaking cute. They're in love. Actually, no, the other cards. Annihilate. Thank you. I was like mixing it with this Incineroar for some reason. Listen, I open this. names. I'm really good up to Gen 5. Gen 6, I get slightly spotty, and beyond that, it's a crapshoot. If it's a cute Pokemon, I will know. If it's a monkey-based Pokemon, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna blank. Okay. I don't know how you're supposed to open these neatly either. Okay. More cards. So, oh, it's the little... I kind of want to paint him, too. It's the little guy. He turns into, like, He turns into the King Julian. He turns into the... My brain is blanking, so I have been a Pokemon fan my entire life, and I realize this is really making it look like I'm not. I'm really bad at the new Pokemon, and it's kind of on me for buying, like, one of the newest card sets. But he's cute. He's cute. We're drawing him. Oh my god, Stunfisk. Guys, it's Stunfisk. Shroodle! Thank you. That's a cute name, too. Okay, so... You know, we're gonna go until I have 5 Pokemon, then we're gonna do all 5 on one sketchbook page, and then we'll make it like a little canvas. I'm trying to remember Sidoro's name. I think it's inferior. See, I can't blame you for that. I never evolved my starter in Sun and Moon. I never played Ultra Sun and Moon, but I never evolved my starter when I played Sun. I kept her as a Tora cat forever, and I gave her an Eviolite. I just could not make myself evolve her. I could not do it. Ooh, Bronzer. Bronzer is fascinating to me, like, because of how much lore it's in. Like, it's in a lot of the lore, just not as a main character, and I think he's cool. And I would love to read a really well-written fan fiction about, like, the inclusion of Bronzer in Pokemon history, because I think it's a cool Pokemon. Oh! Ugh. Okay, I'm dropping things. First of all, we have a really cool angry-looking Tauros here. I still have trouble telling the difference, like, from far away of all of them. And apparently, like, spotting the shiny for these guys is like pulling teeth. But it's a Tauros. It does its thing. She actually picks 6, you know, for reasons. Fair, actually. Very fair. We can do that. Well, we could do that. I still, like, I think the Slugs in Love is my favorite right now. The Slugs in Love is precious, and I love that, and I want to frame that card. And then we have the Robot Delibird, which after the Nuzlocke run with Shoji, looking at a Delibird kind of physically hurts me inside, but there is a Delibird. I'm still so mad about that. You don't understand how mad I am about that fucking Delibird. I can't look at a Celio anymore either after that freaking Nuzlocke run. I do want to, like, pick it back up and try again. Oh my god. Iron Bundle, okay. If somebody told me they had an Iron Bundle, I would think that they worked for Bad Dragon, but that's just me. Okay, here we go. Okay. I have so much trash. Guys! It's meant to be! Over here. It's meant to... It's actually staying in focus, too, which is better than, like, half of the cards I've shown so far. Okay. That Nightmare of a Delibird. I don't know why that thing was so... It refused to heal me. It was supposed to be a 1 in 4 chance to heal me, and it just refused. It was a very rude Delibird. Delibird delivered a Delabeat down. We're gonna flip it, the Delibird. I'm still so salty about that, bro. No, because the Delibird hit like a truck, and I went back and I healed, and everything still felt like it could be fine, and then I was way too smug for Roxanne, and then she sent out that Celio, and that Celio just murdered me. Love the moth Pokemons. They're the best. He's gonna go in the maybe pile, because he looks like he's gonna be hard to paint, but I do like Volcarona. He's a Magnemite. Just living his life, you know, doing his due. I'm so sorry my camera is, like, really half and half if anyone wants to focus today or not, and I am doing my best. Togetic! I have a Togetic in Pokemon Emerald with every contest ribbon, and I'm trying to get all the Battle Tower ribbons so I can move it up a game and then give it all the Sinnoh contest ribbons. I want to give this Togetic, like, all of the ribbons possible, because I think it's a cute Pokemon. Whoa! He is shiny, and we're gonna paint him because I want to see if I can recreate this, but he is very shiny. Like, look at this guy. Look Look at this noodle. I see so many people draw him in sushi rolls and it stresses me out. we could draw him in a crystallized sushi roll. Ah, guys, look at the Victini! Sparkle fish! Magnemite, one of the top 5 fan favorite Pokemon. Okay, we're painting Victini too, because I like Victini. But, I don't know, I don't hate Magnemite. I think there's been some really cool Magnemite, like, card arts. Like, the one Clay Magnemite is super cool. We're doing Victini. I love Victini. If I could have a Pokemon in real life, Victini is on the short list. I love Victini. I think it's precious. Oh, God. I'm really trying not to just go get my scissors. I'm trying to open this like a proper purse. I'm getting my scissors. Guys, we're doing it. We're getting the scissors. I was being patient. I am not patient. Let me find scissors that... Okay. Hi, these are my kitchen scissors. They're very covered in flour, I think, right now. But we're just using them to cut the tops off of the Pokemon card. Okay. Just couldn't... I got impatient. I can't keep ripping them open. Oh, hey. So first off, we have Monkey Guy again. I don't think we need to spend too much time on him. We got another one of the Pepper Guy again. Meesprit again. Okay, I think we're just like repeating the first... Oh, no, there's a person. Oh, God. Was his name Clarence? No. He looks like a Clarence, but his name... Was it Wilbur? No, not Wilbur. It was something, like, nerdy. Like, he didn't touch grass. I just do not remember what his name is. What is his name? Is it Clarence? Am I crazy? I actually... Okay, I'm Google. It's gonna bother me. What is this dude's name? I remember he was the electric type gym leader in Lumiose. So Lumiose. I'm typing with one hand on my phone. Lumiose gym leader. Clement! Okay, I do not feel bad about Clarence and or Wilbur. Ooh. Okay, this is cool art, and I don't think I can recreate it if I tried, so he's gonna go in the maybe pile, but it's the I don't know. Like, I remember his gym battle clearly. I just do not remember his name. Now, this is a really cool art, and my camera is refusing to focus on it. If I, like, approach it slowly like a battle. No. It's a cool piece of art. Yeah, you were close. He looks like a Wilbur. Like, you could tell me, oh yeah, that's Electric Wilbur, and I would just believe you. Okay, meat scissors make this a lot easier. I'm just gonna keep using the meat scissors to open things. Blitzel! Look at the baby! Look at the baby! Yeah, we're painting, we're doing Blitzel. We're doing Blitzel. I have a bias. Every Blitzel I ever catch is named Penny, and I love them all with all of the love in my heart. They're so cute. I love them. I love zebras. Zebras are precious. Zebras are just fun creatures. Not in real life, a zebra will punt you, but, like, I think they're fun creatures. Oh, hello. I think it's just regular Donphan. Yeah, that's regular Donphan. But he's looking pretty thick. I like the art on that. I like the detail. I really wish my camera's autofocus would do a better job of autofocusing. Meat scissors. It's the scissors I use when I'm trying to, like, do, like, the chicken marinade for Tech Demon. And that's what I used them for last, actually. I was making the marinade. That's why I was late to the Civ stream. So I was making the marinade for the chicken. Okay, we got Palisand. See, I remember some Pokemon. I remember some new Pokemon. It is just extremely random, and I do not know which ones. I don't think I want to paint him, but I think it's a cute little card. I like the concept. Oh, whoa. Oh my god. Can you see, like, the shine? That is such a badass card. We're painting him. Look at this. This is actually... I think this is one of my favorite Pokemon cards. Like, this is actually so cool. I love this. Oh, that also means if we make a fire deck, it can actually pop in Volcarona now. They'll field gold butt this shit out of you. Exactly, though. They're like horses with no patience, and I love them for it. I love them for it. Ooh, it's so cool. We're painting him. And we have a berry. I think this is a spelon berry. Amenomi? I actually do not remember a couple of the kana on this, so we're just gonna move past him. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have the first ones. We still have cards, so we're gonna keep these here, and we're gonna paint some cards, and then the next page will be the next set. I think that is fair. I think that is solid. And first off, we're doing the Gastrodons in love, because I think that's precious. I love the Gastrodons in love. I'm gonna put you over here, and you guys can go here. So let's start actually drawing some Gastrodons in love. I actually was thinking about this, like, what would you guys, like, if you had to pick a favorite generation of Pokemon, what would be your favorite? Zebra is actually closely related to donkeys, believe it or not. I can see it. Wasn't there, like, a zebra-donkey fusion at one point? Or was it zebra-mule I'm thinking of? Like, I swear they were, like, bred at some point, but I also know, like, things like the Ligers, like, Liger exists, and I don't know what is real anymore. My lighting is slightly too bright, I think. We're just vibing. And drawing some Gastrodons in love. I might adjust my light brightness because I realize you probably cannot see much of the pencil sketch because the light is too bright. I am currently fighting the fact that I normally do hand streams and, like, the afternoon, and it is very much dark outside now. I want them to, like, they're just so cute. They're in love. Gen 2, love Typhlosion and Tyranitar. Those are both pretty sick choices. Like, I love Johto. Johto has so many good Pokemon. Here we go. I'm trying to, I want to make them, like, hug, and I'm trying to figure out how to draw a Gastrodon hugging something, because it turns out okay, I think we got we're getting the basic idea of a Gastrodon right now. Same soul. Gen 2 thought it was better than Gen 1, but Gen 1, 2, and 5 are best like the Gen C's the rest of them. I don't know. I feel like every gen had Pokemon I really liked. If I had to pick ones with, like, consistent bangers, I do think 2 and 5 are, like, pretty solid. I do like Gen 4. Sinnoh is, like, my most nostalgic, I think, because that's when I was, like, really... That was, like, the first Pokemon game I was able to, like, comprehend what was happening. Okay, so let's just, No, I want them to be happy. So we're gonna draw them being happy. And then... Please pray for me as I try to color match Gastrodon with the colored pencils that I have. Maybe like closer, kind of. Okay, bringing it closer does make it a little bit more visible, so we're gonna do that. Sick. There. I'm trying to keep it visually interesting, but it was starting to come at the cost of, like, the actual, like, visibility of the art. Okay, so here's these little dudes. Gastrodon, I've never actually used a Gastrodon in a Pokemon game. I feel like I really should. Okay, he doesn't have the extra thingies. This guy does. And then he is the wavies, and you have, like, these thingies. Okay. Gold was your first Pokemon game? Okay. Gold is nice. I need to play, like, proper Gold. I have not played Gold and Silver since I was, like, a small child. Like, I do not remember much of original. My favorite Pokemon of all time, Archon. 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 I'd go get the plushie. I've sewn of it. Because I made my own Archon plushie, because before Pokemon Fit, there was not a good Archon plushie that didn't cost an arm and a leg for, like, years. But Archon, I love it. It looks like it does nothing and everything at the same time. It is such a vacant bird. I love its primary colors, and it is just the goofiest little creature, and I love Archon. I adore Archon. I don't have a Pokemon fit of it yet because it's not in stock, but I also made my own Archon plushie, so I feel like I'm not in a rush to have another Archon plushie. One underrated Pokemon? I am going to tell you my most controversial opinion. I truly think from the bottom of my heart that the Simipour, Simisear, and Simisage line is cute. I love using Simisear. I think Simipour looks like a fun friend to go surfing with. And Simisage isn't my favorite of the three, but I think they're fun Pokemon. I like them. That is my hot Pokemon take, is I actually like them. What was I about to... I did love Heart Gold Soul Silver. I still have a... Actually, it's right here. It is right here. It is next to me. I was prepared for this topic. That is my Tamagotchi. Okay. Everyone meet Julian the Bayleaf. Okay, maybe a little closer kind of helps. This is Julian the Bayleaf. He goes with me every day. I love Julian. It's my little guy. I have the maximum number of watts on this because I need to actually go and like dump the watts into the game. But I love. Let me turn this down a tad. Let me turn the lamp down a tad because it's starting to bother me. I will go insane. Oh. Okay. Okay. Just a tad. Just a tad. Use Panpour as your starter in Gen 5. It's a good Pokemon. I think they're cute. I like them a lot. I think that... I think they need more love. And the fact that every time the Pokemon Wiki does like a... Oh, I remember what it's looking. I was looking up a reference for the front of the Western Gastrodon images. Okay, so they both have the eye thingy. Okay, they both have the eye thingy. I had to look it up because I actually did not remember what it looked like. They just kind of do this. And then this. Cool. I am trying my best to draw Gastrodon despite never thinking about Gastrodon in my life before like 5 minutes ago. I was a Pokewalker fiend, by the way. I'm really bad at keeping up with objects. I've gone through like 5 Pokewalkers. Like, I will admit it. I am awful. These. And that just kind of goes around. Yep, same with this guy. They just kind of make a thing. Can't show it, but a Panpour plushie with your old 90s Eevee. Aww. Panpour is so good. I love Pansear and Simisear. I want a Simisear to help me cook things because it looks like the sweetest little guy. Okay, like it looks like the sweetest little guy and I love it. Okay, I kind of suck at drawing Gastrodon. I kind of aggressively like am terrible at drawing Gastrodon, but I think we have like a vague idea of them. Actually, pull out my colors now. Okay, now I have to color match these goobers. They don't have too many colors, which makes it's like 2 colors and then the gold, so like that's easy peasy. So this can be our gold. That's the first one. Next up, we need the pink for the East Sea, which, geez, I think maybe that one should be fine. And then she has like a brown, which we're just gonna use that. And then West Sea is like a green into blue. And then that's pretty much it for them color-wise. They're an interesting color combination, but here we go. You can't draw slugs, but you can't draw snails. Snails are easier. Snails are just like shell and goob. Like snails, I will fight about that. Snails are way easier to draw. Okay, so the East Sea is the closer one. Being washed out by the lights. I know, I'm trying to figure out how to best like handle that, because it's like, I brought this light in here to like, because the other light was way too bright, but I used to do it. The problem is technically changed the bulb and it's an LED now, which sounds very silly, but the LED is like way too bright. Okay, how's that? We look a little bit like a found footage horror movie, but at least we can see what's happening without it being completely drowned out. So if you can see in my found footage horror movie, I started drawing slugs. This is what happens when we try to help, like, improve the house. The LEDs, man. They ruin everything. Okay, let's actually start with West Sea, because he's going to be a bit more of a nightmare to color after East Sea. What I am using are watercolor pencils, by the way. In case you're new to me doing like just drawing streams, I like to use watercolor pencils and then a thin like inking pen after I watercolor. That's my preferred thing of choice. Okay, so there's that. There you go. Get a desk light for drawing, that would help. Honestly, I need to fix up the desk I have in my office a bit more, because it's right now it's kind of overflow for Hebe buys an object and doesn't want to put it away properly yet. Here we go. Yeah, normally I do these streams like at like 2 p.m., like when there's still like broad daylight out. I'm just very impatient and wanted to do this stream sooner, so here we are. Okay, so here we go. I think we have a start. Make a little bit more. I like watercolor pencils a lot. I don't know, I enjoy how they blend, and I think they're super fun to use. That's the blue. I will hold it up when it's done, just so we can actually like look at what I've drawn, but like, I want to do a better setup for like hand cam stuff. I really do. I need to sit down and like, I have to like sit down and figure out a better camera system first and foremost. Because the cameras I use also were not meant to be like top-down cameras, and I'm kind of cheating the system with how it's working right now. You get the yellow stripies. Because that's the other part that's the one that's like the same through both of them, is they have like yellow stripy things that go through like the, I don't know, I'm bad at words. Okay. So where did I put my pen? There you go. I like to use watercolor pencils. I have other mediums too. Have you guys ever heard of this? I went to see my grandma the other day, and she has a really unique form of art that she does. And I was trying to explain it to a friend, and she was looking at me like, what? But what you do is you get hollowed out bird eggs, and you carve them, you paint them, you can like put figures in them. Like basically you just like, you turn the bird egg into like a sculpture. It is so cool. And I think I've shown them on, like, at least I've shown pictures of them before in, like, the Discord, or, like, I think I've shown a couple on stream before, but, like, it's very interesting. I just have never heard of it outside of, like, my grandma going, oh, Himi, look, I made this. There's an elephant inside of it. And it's just really neat. But, my friend tried to Google it, and she couldn't find crap, and I was like, she's like, what do you always call it? I was like, oh, I just call it grandma's eggs. Here we go. Next up is this. Oh, I would love to do oil painting. I really want to do oil painting. That was on the YouTube poll for like, what thing do you guys want to see next? Oh, I did not wait long enough for that to dry. That's me problem. I am a fool. We could probably fix it. We could maybe fix it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fix it. I was impatient. That is a me problem. Are you surviving the disrespectful temperatures? The good news is that today I didn't have to do jack squat because my university canceled classes because of the freaking the temperatures outside. It's like -20s and it's like -25, I think, was like the low at one point with the wind chill. In Fahrenheit, it's like -32 Celsius for the Celsius people. Okay, so let's do the green. This is not my best work. This is the warm-up. I'm disrespecting these slugs with my warm-up art. I'm sorry, Gastrodon. You're very cute. I am severely, like, disrespecting you right now. Maybe we can... maybe fix this. I don't think we're gonna fix this. Or that form of craft. It's very delicate. Never done it before. Yeah, egg art. Russian egg art? I could kind of see it based on like where my family and stuff is from. Without getting into like crazy detail, obviously, but like I can kind of see it. It is very delicate. She gave me an emu egg so I could try it for myself. And I don't know if that would. I think that might just be a Himi does it, you know, on her own project because of like, you know, the personal nature of it. But like, she gave me a hollowed out emu egg. She has also done stuff with, I think it was an ostrich egg, is what she did her 50th wedding anniversary egg on. She does a lot with goose eggs. I think she's done chicken eggs like once, but typically it's with goose eggs or emu eggs. She's like a big drawer in her house just full of like different kind of bird eggs. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay, see, now we have a happy pink slug. Happy pink slug. Here we go. Gastrodon is like so interesting when I actually look at it. I never gave Gastrodon more than like a single thought in my life before actually like looking at that card. That's why I wanted to do this too, because like there's a lot of really cool Pokemon card art that I don't know, I love that. I just never think about the Pokemon in question. Moon strikes are much harder, so easier to work with. I think I seal them and put light in this. Yeah, that's what she does. That's what she does. For her 50th anniversary egg, there's a light in it. She put in like a custom-made pedestal. There's like, it's so freaking pretty. There's a picture of her with my grandpa in there. Like, it is gorgeous. Like, there's so much love that goes into them. All of them, a lot of them she'll Dremel. Some of them she just carves open and like paints with watercolors. There you go. She's given me a lot of art supplies before as well. If I had to like attribute where I get my need to like draw and paint things, it would probably be my grandmother. She's very cool. She's also very sassy. I love my grandma. She's sassy. She bit me once. She bit me once. Okay, so there's that. Then we just have the brown. And then I forgot a little bit of the green. Then we're gonna let that dry out and we're gonna line it. And then after I line it, I'm hoping it looks a little less terrible. I'm hoping the line art can save it. Stu ordered your Pokemon card and didn't fight at Costco. I just had the Pokemon Center website open for 2 days. Like, I was at work, I went to class, like, I had it on my laptop. Like, I was waiting. I was willing to fight. At a certain point, like, I was like, I guess I'll order Pokemon cards. But, like, I told SHOJI, it's like, there's a new, like, expansion coming out, I think. I think it's the prismatic evolutions. These are super electric breakers, so this is not like the crazy new ones. I don't think anyways, but I'm having fun. I wanted to see some cool Pokemon cards and paint them, and here we are. We're looking at cool Pokemon cards and trying to paint them. I am not here for the RNG money aspect. I just want to I just want to draw some cool Pokemon. Here we go. I am waiting for somebody to be like, "Oh my god, Himi, that's the full art thing that goes for like $200." And then I go, "Oh, okay, that paid for a textbook." But for the most part, this is just me wanting to paint things. Black Velvet, was that about from Waffle House? Oh! The Black Velvet guy. Oh my god, okay. I forget if I ever finished that story. I think I told it in like a Minecraft like clip thing. But I forget if I ever like fully told that story. Oh god. Let me make sure I don't F up Gastrodon's face here. Oh, this is a perfect brown for this. Oh my god, okay. We kind of destroyed a West Sea Gastrodon there, but EC is looking fantastic so far. So I worked overnight shifts at the Waffle. And pretty much most of the stereotypes you think about like overnights at Waffle House is true. I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't worked there for a good few years now, so that can't come for me, I don't think. I'm not like I'm going to lose my job if I talk about it. But most of the stereotypes you probably think about are pretty true. You know, 3 a.m. and a Waffle House and anywhere is a place to be. I worked in a lot of different stores, and a lot of them have very different vibes depending on, you know, what area they were in, like what the typical clientele was. Like one of the main stores was just a truck stop area, so it was mainly just truckers, and that really wasn't that bad. It was like truckers and then local teenagers after they had too much to drink. But the one I was working in with Black Velvet guy was the crazy one. Was it the crazy one? Yeah, no. Oh god, was it there was the crazy one, there was the boring one where you didn't make much money but had occasional crazies, and then there was the truck stop one. Am I going insane? No, was he in the boring one? I think he might have been he had to have been the boring one. Oh god, it's been like how many years? My brain is fried like an egg. But it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, going on to 6. It is me and one server. Here we go. I have to let that dry for a second as well. It's me and one server. There's like one dude, and then like who's already sitting down eating his food. 2 dudes come in. One of them is very clearly the sober one. Like he's one who drove them there. He's acting pretty normal. He is just a completely like responsible citizen, and the buddy he was with was messed up. Oh my god. He is bouncing into everything. He's woo, like he is life of the party. He is just happy. I really emphasize that he bumped into the jukebox. He it was like when you drop a rubber bouncy ball when he actually sat down in the booth. Like he was just really happy. He was all over the place. They order their food. Cool. I'm kind of laughing at Bouncy Guy as I work on other stuff, and then, you know, some time goes by. The 6 a.m. relief server has come in at this point. She's an older lady. She's very nice. A young couple came and sat down like a booth away from Happy Bouncy Guy and his designated driver, and then finally, like 6:30 in the morning, like it's time to go. Designated driver guy gets up, he pays the check, and then he goes to start the car. He leaves Bouncy Ball by himself. Bouncy Ball gets up. He turns and looks at all of us. Goes, "This one's for my homies at the Waffle House." Pulls a 5th of Black Velvet out of fucking nowhere. Chugs and then just leaves. My elderly lady server looked horrified. I was laughing my ass off. The couple, like the young couple, was also laughing their ass off, and I have no idea where he was hiding that Black Velvet because I did not hear a thing, and he bumped into every piece of furniture he could. Like, I do not know where it came from. I swear he apparated that Black Velvet. That's one of my favorite memories. If not just for the face of the 6 a.m. server when she just turned around, watched him chug at like the 5th, and then just leave. Good times, man. Is this dry? Yeah, we're getting there. We do the blue first, and then we're gonna color in the hearts, and then we should be good to go ahead and line this. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and get this stuff material. Booze. Yep, it was booze. 98% of the Waffle House stories, if they involve an object, it's gonna be booze. Listen, man, working there, anyway, there was a lot of boring times. I got my amateur radio license because in the winter it got so slow I had nothing better to do. It was before I went back to school. So I literally sat down and I studied all winter and got my amateur radio license. Which I don't think is a bad way to pass the time, personally, but... line these guys. I think I'll leave the hearts the way they are, just for time's sake. This guy. What's up, Azathoth? Welcome to Waffle House Stories. Let's do this pen. I feel like I haven't used, like, I always go for like the 05. Let's go for like the 03 this time. Let's mix it up a bit. Let's break the status quo here. Favorite food service memory come when I used to work for McDonald's. I need to know the food service memory now. Have I told the story of Syrup Lady for when I worked McDonald's overnights? Gastropods. Look. They're in love, and it's adorable, and I love them, and I'm not gonna do anything close to this, but I had to do something inspired by it because it's really cute. Okay, here we go. Please tell it again. Okay, so let me not F up my line work on the ears really fast because I don't trust myself. So Syrup Lady. I want to make this look nice, which really does not go well with talking, but hear about how the IRL one's made. I know they like fuse. Have you guys ever seen like snail slime get harvested and like at the machines? Because that's interesting. Oh, but I almost got off track. So, I also worked McDonald's overnights when I was in high school. Because I love working overnights. I can't help it. You see some creatures, man. So, one night, actually, how do I want to start this? Because it's like pieces of lore that build up over time with this one. There was a lady, in general first, there was a lady. At first, we called her Cookie Lady because she was very much like on something every time. Like, just assume if I talk about her, she was on some kind of substance every time I talk about her. But one time she came in on morning shift and tried to reach over the counter into like the little cookie tray, like, you know, like the little display in a McDonald's that has like the plastic shelves holding all the cookies to show you the cookies. They caught her doing that and they told her off, and then she was Cookie Lady because she was a regular. And then she became Syrup Lady at a certain point because also morning shift, she would always come in at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. She wanted an extra syrup, and I forget the exact circumstance, but she started screaming and cursing out all of the staff because they wouldn't give her a goddamn syrup. That was super fun. Then there was that, and then what puts her in notoriety in my mind was one night, now we're actually back to like the main part of the story, but it was me, our manager in the back was like counting a drawer, I had a coworker outside smoking, and then I had another employee who was cleaning out the ice cream machine. Sometimes it is actually broken, and like it actually is getting maintenance. This is one of those times. It has no relevance at all, just like I have to point it out because McDonald's, but so she comes in. asks if either of us have, she comes in the opposite side of the store from where my coworker was smoking. So she comes in, approaches me, an ice cream guy, and says, do you guys have a lighter? I don't smoke, so no, I do not have one. A coworker guy does smoke, but does not have one. Okay. So she was nice enough about it. She's like, okay. And she leaves out the opposite way where my coworker was actively smoking. Whatever, I go back to what I was doing. He goes back to cleaning out the ice cream machine. And then syrup lady charges back in and goes, your coworker was smoking crack out there. She was smoking crack. She's losing her mind. Goes on this tirade for 5-10 minutes and then just leaves. So me and ice cream guy just kind of look at each other like, what just happened? And then coworker who was smoking comes in and says, I was not doing drugs. I was smoking a regular cigarette and I wouldn't give her one. Syrup lady came back a couple times after that, I think. She got banned from the store by first morning shift. The only other time I saw her after that, she asked for a large cup so she could put soda in it, and we told her she had to pay for the large cup, and she got mad. And that was it. Alright, a group of college guys came in one night, I fully forget how it happened, ended up dancing around and chanting, we make holes in teeth with them. I mean, if you're giving them soda, soda does make holes in teeth. I will give you the credit there. Oh no, that line is wrong. Oh no. Oh, that line is wrong. Soda does make holes in teeth. I would have loved to witness that if I walked into a McDonald's, though. Okay, here we go. She's mad because she wanted some. Dude, she was a mess. We did make trades with, the local pizza places every once in a while. We'd call them and say, hey, man, we'll give you a bunch of, milkshakes if you bring us pizza. So I said, okay, give us, 5 milkshakes. We'll give you 2 pizzas. We're sick. None of this went on without, manager's knowledge, by the way, but... You sure she wasn't on crack? I'm pretty sure she was. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every time she came in, she was visibly, off. Okay, see, we're getting somewhere. This is starting to look a little less god-awful. I still don't think it's great, mind you, but, we're looking a little less god-awful. Trying to make it look nice. My little snail slime creature things. We go one smaller, and then I can do, some of the more intricate little line works, and I always forget which one is the small one. It's 0.35, 0.45, 25. Okay, it's this one. You're when losing your job or whatever. The thing is the town where I am, the town where I went to high school at, where I would say I'm from, is notorious in the state for being really bad. And it's known, it has the reputation, if you know what I mean. So I can't be shocked. It's just kind of expected for the area. Okay. This still looks awful, but it looks better. Honestly, it's a good lesson in kindness and humility. Is you're one bad time away from being the people you're judging. I never judged them, but I did find it very funny when they did crazy stuff. Here we go. Black Emerald, I am now very intrigued. Oh dear. Knowing your work stories, I am very intrigued. If a grand lady walking around here walks this road and screams fuck you while talking to herself. Meth testo. I love that. I just have a core memory at my high school graduation, our valedictorian. I do not remember her very well, but I do remember in her speech, she tried to say, and I know we're all embarrassed about where we're from, and I know all of y'all are planning on leaving, but no matter what, this town is our home, and you will always be a part of it. And everybody just, like, there is a meme, there is, like, a name of what we call the town because people are trying to get out of it so much. Like, sis, please. Okay. This is kind of terrible, and I am not a big fan of how this came out, but, like, we have some slugs, and they're in love. I'm trying to give them, like, some cross-hatching to see if that also kind of helps. I want it to look nice. It's just not looking nice, Chief. Here we go. Guys, I'm really fighting to make this look good. I don't think it looks good, but it's too late now. Okay. Here is me knocking my book down. Here is Slugs in Love. The camera will not focus on it for anything, and frankly, I don't like it, but we did something, and that is what matters. Used to be #1 in car thefts like 10 years ago. Was it carjacking? Oh dear. Supposedly Stockton is the honor now. We had a big problem with, oh geez, it was mainly like break-ins. Tech Demon still like gets confused when I'm gonna put that there in the done pile. I'm trying to make this pile like a flat pile again, okay. He still gets on me when I'm like, did you lock the car? Like every time I go anywhere, it's did you lock the car? And even then, I will never leave my car. I will make sure it is empty of anything valuable, because I would rather have an unlocked car and save the window than somebody smash my window and get nothing out of it anyways. That's just me. I want to open up a couple more of these, like, while those dry. So let's let this, like, let's let the slugs dry, and let's open up another pack thingy. I am allergic to Pokemon cards. Ooh. I just want to point out for a second that we got Zepstrika. So now our Blitzel has a friend. How come that, like, focuses picture perfect, but everything else is just, no. Bless. Oh. We got Scorchipede, Centipedal, this guy. What is Sizzlepede? Was Scorchipede correct? I think Scorchipede was correct. I actually do not remember. Again, new Pokemon kind of, they kind of escape me. Who are you? Oh, it's your mask. If you can't see him because the camera won't focus, I promise you I also can't see him. That lad looks like candy. He does! He looks like a fruit roll-up. Oh my god, he looks like an Airheads Extreme. Sizzlepede. Haha, I was close. I was close. He looks like an Airheads Extreme. I actually kind of want to draw him just to draw him like an Airheads Extreme. Ooh. To go with our Magnemite from earlier, we have Magnezone, which looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. I don't think I could recreate that if I tried, but he looks pretty sick. Have item that I'm not gonna try to translate at this immediate moment. Like, I know some kanji, but I do not know enough kanji to try to translate that. I'm sorry. Okay. Open. Here we go. The Cubone of the human world. I don't know anything about it. Are you about to tell me it has like a really depressing Pokedex entry? Because I'm gonna be so sad. Here's a first form of the cool guy from earlier. Its name is escaping me. I used one in Scarlet. I do not remember his name. Phoebus! I like Phoebus and Melodic. I really like Phoebus. I think it's blessed. Like, the amount of work you have to go through to get a Melodic, like, I think Phoebus deserves some love too. It's cute. I kind of want to draw him. What are you? Oh, Helioptile. Again, I'm looking at this mirrored, and if the thing isn't focusing, I'm just... It's like playing, like, the what you're not wearing your glasses game. I'm just like, huh. I can't actually see that. So if Helioptile... They're the faces of dead humans they used to be. That's fucking horrifying. Oh, what is this? What am I looking at? I'm trying to make it focus because I don't know what Pokemon this is. Charcadet. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I remember I named it Spicy, I think, and I just do not remember anything else about it. Honestly, all the ghost Pokemon, like, they have some horrifying ass Pokedex entries. Oh my god. Okay, what are you? Mofuroi? Pecharunt. Wait, that's a real... what? I don't think I've ever actually heard of this Pokemon. I have never actually heard of this Pokemon. Wow, okay. I just learned a new Pokemon. I've never heard it. Like a Master Duel for the Pokemon TCG, I learned to play it. It's fun to play. I have a deck of psychic types for when I'm playing TCG. Here we go. Like Drifloon's lore kidnaps kids to kill them. Drifloon and Drowsy should have like a there needs to be like a watch list for them. Oh, something is shiny back there. Oh, we got Azelf. We got Azelf to go with our Meesprit. I don't know if we're gonna get Uxie, but hey, we got a thing. Oh. Fuecoco! Okay, the Fuecoco loaf that I did the baking stream, like I made that. That was actually delicious. It was a lot of work, but it was delicious. The jellyfish ones will drown people to death. Ghost Pokemon are metal. They're terrifying. Like, I swear, like, if... I don't know. I'm trying to think of any other... No, Beautifly is also terrifying. It's like, is there any, like, disturbing ones that aren't just ghost types? Beautifly. Read Beautifly's Pokedex entry. It's chilling. Pecharunt was added after the 2 DLC for Scarlet Violet. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better, actually. I was like, I know I skipped, I know I skipped a game, but I didn't think I missed that much. Ah, Scatterbug. Scatterbug is a cutie. I do like Scatterbug. No, it's not Scatterbug. That's Spupa. That's Spupa. I don't know it well enough, because I just totally called that Scatterbug. That's Spupa. Whoa. Got a fancy Cofagrigus. Crocodile, I would appeal and eat it. No! Pokemon are friends, not food. Oh my god. You know what, that's relevant enough. Where'd I put it? So, we got this. Second thing. I mentioned in the Discord that if you order stuff from the Pokemon Center Japan during your birth month, they will give you a birthday box and like different little goodies. One of the goodies is actually they gave me a free Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. They also gave me a little thing with a QR code to Pikachu singing happy birthday to me. And I just think it's precious and I love it and I think it's the best thing ever. Mice! They're cute. Actually, I want to put that in the draw pile because I think they'd be fun to draw. Get the sticky plates. No! They're my birthday mom. Ah. So yeah, like, if it's your birth month, the Pokemon Center Japan is really fun stuff. Fear the fish more than a victory bell will trap and devour you in its mouth. Oh, hello. Got another Zebstrika. I can't swim, so any of the fish Pokemon are automatically more dangerous to me because I can't really swim that well. Okay, another Scorch-a-guy. Don't need to worry about him too much. Another Yamask. Don't need to worry about him. Oh! Wait, is this the same one as the other guy? Yes, it is. Okay, so now we have 2 of the shiny fish guy. Oh. And then to go with our Magnemite and Magnezone, here is the Magneton, completing that set. The Pokemon would not let me go without it. Fantastic. Alright, this is the last pack. It's the last pack, like zebra Pokemon. They're very cute. I like the horse Pokemon. I think they're fun. I appreciate me a good horse Pokemon. I wish there were more. Zebstrika and Blitzel are the only zebra Pokemon. Unless am I forgetting a zebra? Am I forgetting a zebra Pokemon? Also a solid. I had one in Pokemon Black. I named it Betsy and I loved her. I love Zweilous. Zweilous is precious. Tieshta? I don't even know how to put it. I need to get better katakana. This is also an excuse for me to get better katakana. But I had one named Betsy and I loved her and I think they're adorable and I love their goofy little heads. She can go in the draw pile. Any Pokemon could kill you easily, but for some reason Arceus decided humans are the dominant species. Maybe we're the lesson for Pokemon to learn. Like, maybe they have to be patient and learn friendship with us. An Okapi, which already looks like a Pokemon. I do think Okapi are really cute, too. Oh, a Alolan Diglett. That is a hyper-specific form of Diglett to have a Pokemon card. But here we go, a Alolan Diglett. Just really take in the fact that... Whoa! Okay, this looks badass. I don't know if you can see the art very well because my camera's refusing to focus, but this looks pretty fucking badass. Yeah, we are here to teach Pokemon that they should be patient. Okay, and then that's just a thingy. Let me sip some water. I need to sip water. Okay. That was all of the Pokemon cards, so now I just have my pile of ones I want to draw. I think next up I do want to draw the super edgy Larvesta because I think it's cool. It's that night Pokemon from the newer game. I got a cool, I think I got the Scarlet and the Violet version, or I just got 2 really dope of the Scarlet one, but like that, it's a pretty dope one right there. Over here. So let's go ahead, let's do the Larvesta. He looks like he's like a circle, and then he just kind of does that. I want to draw him as well because that makes him look like he's dead. I kind of making him look like he's dead. I did not intend to make him look like deceased. Larvesta is neat. Volcarona is fantastic. I do have a Slitherwing card. Do not worry. I am not deprived of Slitherwing. Who is, at this point, one of my favorite Pokemon, but also it is my branding. Slitherwing is my branding. Okay, so he has like the... This is placed wrong. What's up, Honey Rose? No worries. We're in the art portion now. Now we're in the... Himi tries to draw slightly obscure Pokemon section. I don't think I like this one. Need to erase. I don't like how that one came out. I can do Larvesta better than that. It's a hard Pokemon to draw, honestly. Let's come back to Larvesta. Let's come back to him. Oh, let's do a Blitzel. Let's do a Blitzel. I love Blitzel. And it's easy to draw. It is the cutest thing on this planet. I love Blitzel. Okay, and then... Okay, and then... That... I love Blitzel. It is such a cute Pokemon. Here we go. Trying to draw a rapid fire Blitzel right now. It spells up a Kyurem was my favorite legendary of Gen 5. Like that it murders and eats people. Honestly fair. Very fair. I actually don't remember much about its, like, Kyurem's lore. Like, I could totally see it being a people eater. Okay, there's that. I love Blitzel. Your model's just been staring this whole time. Listen, I did try. I think at some point, like, you can go back and actually find where I did do, like, hand streams, and I tried to do the active VTube model on top of it. But it wouldn't track very well, and it honestly just, it made doing the overall stream a lot harder, and I figured that, like, I wanted the content to be a bit more of the priority than having the, like, the model doing fancy things. So you get her staring at you, ominously. There's that, there's that. That one. Trying to, like, draw the stripes rapidly. Here we go. Sick, okay. Let me also really fast. Trying to fix the anatomy of my Blitzel. Blitzel is a bit easier because it's like two colors. I'm not exactly struggling to draw a Blitzel. That, and then the blue I have out and the yellow I have out should be fine, honestly. Super cute or super murderous. Both good options, to be fair. Okay, I don't have a pencil sharpener on hand, and I don't know why this one is, like, decimated, but we're just gonna pretend that my, we all just pretend that the watercolor pencil I'm using doesn't look like a stub. Because right now it totally just looks like a stub. Look at this bad boy. Complete pencil. Not at all a stub. Here we go. Like that. There. I just like to draw Blitzel. I think it's cute. The Gastrodons in love I thought was really cute, so I had to draw them being in love. But the Blitzels are also, like, Blitzel's just a cutie patoot. I love Blitzel. Now I just try to do Blitzel a little bit more justice than I did for Gastrodon. At least I hope I can. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it's art practice, but I'm trying to do these Pokemon justice, damn it. Okay, so down here. Sick. We're almost done with the gray. Dope. Is that part? I'm probably gonna go back over with just a straight up inking pen for for the nose and ears and the hooves, but I wanted to like at least put a base color down for them. So we did that. And then I gotta go back in and let that dry for a second so we can actually do the eyes and like line that. Oh, that's mostly Blitzel. Oh, I mean, I'm picking things. 3 dragons or 1 being. Brothers fought and the dragon split to truth their ideals, leaving an empty shell. Dun dun dun. Alright, restroom or Zekrom? That's the important question to take out. Restroom or Zekrom? Because if I had to... Oh, I want to draw them as sushi rolls, that's right. I just think it's funny. Here we go. If I had to pick a... I think I like I had restroom because I played Pokemon Black, but like... I don't know. If I had to like pick one... Zekrom also does look pretty sick. Just drawing him as a sushi roll really fast. Don't mind me. He's alive in my doodle, but he is a sushi roll. Fantastic. Fantastic. Zekrom restroom. They're both sick. I can't blame you for either. They're both pretty sick. A little smear of wasabi next to him as well. And then a little pile of ginger. Put him on a plank. I swear I'm a normal person. Please don't ask me why I'm serving him as a piece of sushi. Here we go. That's me drawing a cute thing as I'm just making him terrifying. Okay, so the blue was the innard of the eye and the iris was yellow. Okay, so blue. Fluff is better than mecha. I want to hug a Reshiram because it looks soft. I want to hug a Zekrom because I'd be so curious what the texture of that thing feels like. Like, if you made me pick, like, I don't know if I could, because I feel like I want to hug them for very different reasons. Let me get an orange for this guy. And then, maybe like a darker green for his seaweed wrap. There we go, so orange. Sick. Don't worry, it's canon. There's normal fish in Pokemon. We just don't talk about it. They're just not as interesting for the lore. There you go. I remember, like, early Pokemon was, like, super hardcore about, like, when they tried to eat the one Magikarp, Team Rocket, and stuff like that, and it became a Gyarados and was, like, pissed. I accidentally went over the eyes. Oh, no. I am a fool. I had too much water on my brush. I had too much water. Be really fast just okay. That was on me. Audine! You mean? Listen. I mean, the Gyarados was mad at least. It wasn't like the Gyarados had, like, no agency in this thought. Okay, so there's that. Let me, go ahead and start prepping his seaweed. Listen, I think it's funny. I realize it's probably kind of effed up, but I think it's funny to put him on a sushi roll. I don't know what that says about me. And also we could start lining Blitzel once I finish painting our fishy friend here. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. There's that. The wasabi needs to be a lighter green. And the ginger, I think I could get away with the ginger being yellow, personally. Maybe it's just me, but early anime was wild. Guns are also canon. Yeah. What was the episode that got banned? And Ash made like a bunch of really important catches in it too. I think it's where Totodile came from. But like they got banned in a bunch of places because he had like the warden of the Savari Zone had a gun. Okay, there's that. Let that dry a bit. Let's line our blitzel. Need that one, need this one. Be pissed off if James called me worthless and kicked me too. Honestly though, imagine you can't even, you're doing your best and you get told you're not even good enough to be food. I do not blame that Magikarp. Tauros episode where you caught an entire herd of them. Yes, I was always so confused where they came from as a kid. Like, I did not know that episode existed as a kid. It wasn't until I got older and learned. I was like, oh, that's where that fucking massive pile of Tauros in every, like, Professor Oak scene came from. Poor Professor Oak. He really became more of a zookeeper than anything else. I have effed up this blitzel as well. Guys, I can't draw today. I'm sorry. I just cannot draw today. I'm trying very hard to, like, make a presentable picture. Is that... Is that... Okay. Yeah, my blitzel looks a bit like a clown. It came from gun. I mean, yeah, 4 kids for the gun thing I could see being a thing. America, listen, we're not going to get too crazy into the politics, but America and their idea about when gun appropriate is a whole thing in itself. The Tentacruel 9/11 thing I did know. I was too young to, like, know why at the time, but, like, when I got older, I kind of... That made more sense. Here we go. Yeah, 4 kids is a creature. There's a local... Every time we go, I put it in the Discord, but there's a local... there's a Mexican place we go to whenever we go to the city. And their kids menu, instead of saying kids menu, they have the 4 kids logo. And it is the funniest thing in the planet. And I will always laugh and take a picture and send it to everybody every time I see it. It is just hilarious. The Shadow Realm is still more horrifying than death. 4 kids haunted me with that one. It's interesting seeing, like, what we could, like, how we could make a kid-friendly thing. And then it's, like, a much more horrifying concept. I love the Shadow Realm just for the implications. And my blitzel looks a bit goofy. Episode where James had inflatable tits that I remember the James boobs one. They were trying to win like a beauty contest, I think it was. And James had melons bigger than my head. I'm very envious of those melons. Go. Yeah, this blitzel looks goofy. They were really big honkers, not gonna lie. Somebody on the team had some kind of feelings, man. I'm just saying. Yeah, my blitzel looks a bit goofy. Rip my Blitzel. Let me use a smaller thing to line the fishy fish here. Japan makes no references, it's no problem. I thought the screenshot was creepy fan art. I really can't blame you. Like, I genuinely cannot blame you for that assumption. Like, I just can't. It does look like creepy fan art. You're not wrong. God, it does look like creepy fan art. Like, very on-style fan art. Well, from Latin America, I watched an episode on TV. When did you realize that you got to watch something that Americans did not get to watch? Milkers made that day. They were bigger than Jessie's. It was very titillating, you could say. Trying to make the rice. There's the rice. I still want to watch the Porygon episode. Like, I feel like I just want to see it just so I could say I've seen, like, history, you know? Like, I'm sure it has to be on YouTube somewhere. You prefer James cross-dressing all the time? I honestly think it's the fact that, like, typically when James does the cross-dressing, you can kind of, like, I don't know, you could, like, tell it's a costume. But that time, James just, like, had, like, straight up realistic boobs. Like, they looked, like, very, like, natural on him. What's up, Paladin? I'm sorry you walked in on the James boobs discussion, but I am currently drawing, the fish. What's the fish called? Tatsugiri? Is that the name of the fish? As a sushi roll. It's very cute. I don't know if my art is, like, this art is cute, but I think Tatsugiri is cute. Just kind of drawing the wasabi. Oh, this is an EX card. I just realized. This is fancy. Pokemon show themselves like 20 years after the fact. Did they fix it? That is the question. Trying to write the characters out. There we go. That's him. Blitzel's is easy. I actually have no idea what the heck Gastron's name is in Kana. I actually like thinking of it. I'm a big fan of James's boobs. I'm glad we could be a safe space for the James boobs enjoyers here. You know, I'm glad we can all, like, we could all support each other in this time. You can hear the sushi fish going, help me if you come close to me. Okay, let's slow it down. Like, I do want to watch it. Like, I'm very curious about it. What's up, Ken? Welcome to Seizures and Boobs. When the world gets me down, there's always James boobs. Okay, so this one. Tall. D. Tall. Da. Okay. My handwriting is better for some of these than others. Justice for Porygon. I did nothing wrong. Pikachu is to blame. I haven't seen the episode, so I can't confirm nor deny your allegations. Okay, so here is Tatsugiri as a sushi roll. It's way tinier than everything else because I had the idea and decided to get it down, but there's Tatsugiri as a sushi roll. He's vibing. He's quietly screaming for help and mercy. You know, just as one does. Just wants help and mercy. Blitzel is another one. Like, it's because of the angle I have the camera at. Can I, like, lift it quietly without, like, ruining everything? Kind of. Listen, there's a Blitzel, and it's not very good, and I don't like it that much, so whatever. And I did totally ruin the angle of the camera. As I feared. As I feared. Like I said, like I said at the start, I will never move the camera if I can help it, because you will never get that angle back. Yeah, James's was interesting. He just didn't want to, like, he didn't want to marry what was a genuine kind of a harpy of a lady. I can't blame him for that one. Pikachu blew up Team Rocket missiles and seizures. You know, that's fair. That is actually so fair if that's the case. Poor Porygon gets rescued, gets blamed for everything. How dare. The Sea-splosion. Poor Porygon. Was just in the wrong place, wrong time. Okay, so we've drawn those guys now. Dude, I'm gonna do Victini next. I like Victini. Let's draw Victini. We have some interesting cards, honestly. Very fun. I would have not lived keeping these, like, I had to stream this the second I got, like, the cards, because I would not have survived, like, 2 days of not knowing what I got. Like, I would not have lived. I would not have, like, functioned. Okay, so next, let's do Victini. I'm gonna do, like, a larger Victini. I love Victini. I think it's a cutie patoot. How many other crimes has Pikachu gotten away with over the years because it blamed others? How many victims are there of this yellow rat? Okay, there's that. Circle for the eyes. I don't know why my Victini is always, like, fucking creepy. It's like Victini, it's like my eyes. Like, I swear, like, whenever I draw circular eyes, same thing in the Wolf Walkers. Many Pokemon got unjustly villainized from Porygon to Hypno. Does Hypno have a defense? Because, to my memory, Hypno is still fucking terrifying. Like, at least to my memory, like, Hypno's just creepy as crap. Drowsy is just ugly, not creepy. I'm sorry to Drowsy. That's a thing. It's like it's these. I just can't draw today, I don't think. I think I should just... I should just put down the pencil and go, like, read some spreadsheets. The real perpetrators get scot-free. Only having 4 Victinis, 2 being special editions, you only get through the movie and game. That's right. I want I want a Victini. I want a Victini in general. I want the Victini sitting cutie. I feel like it'd be so cute to have in the house. Hypno legitimately kidnapped a child in the game. Terrifying. Like, just actually terrifying. Okay, we're fixing this a bit. We're fixing this. Typhlosion and Pikachu. I don't know. Oh, God. You know another underrated Pokemon, now that you mentioned Typhlosion? Meganium. You look this little guy in the eye and you tell this poor Bayleaf that he's gonna grow up to be mid. Because you'll be lying to him. Because Meganium is awesome. It's a fucking plant dinosaur. Are you gonna tell me that a plant dinosaur is not the coolest thing on this earth? Because it's a plant dinosaur. That's sick. It's sick and it's so cute. Chikorita is a sick choice, okay? I love it. Do you guys ever have Pokewalkers? Ugly. Wrong. You are wrong. I wanted one of the PokeWalker guy cases, but they're like the little plastic ones. They're like custom ones. They're expensive as all hell, though. Majestic creature. A better plant dinosaur, literally the gen before. Who was the plant gen? Gen 1 had a plant dinosaur? Who's the plant dinosaur in Gen 1? Bayleaf is mid, all plant sources are mid. You guys are wrong. You guys are wrong. You are spreading propaganda. Nothing you tell me will convince me otherwise. It is a wonderful Pokemon. It is adorable. You are just wrong. And I know it can be hard to admit that you're wrong, but you're wrong. I have never in my life cared about a Pokemon's stats, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really like, I don't know, I don't care about stats. I just care about what Pokemon I like. Like, that's the thing. I think it's why, like, when I play Nuzlocke, I don't play Pokemon games nearly as often as I used to, because it was stressful for everybody, because I just wanted to play with the Pokemon I thought were neat, and a lot of people were really invested in, like EVs and stats, and what Pokemon had better stats and such, and I just... He's a sushi roll. That's all I can bring myself to think, is he's a sushi roll. It's hilarious. Let's teach him, like, swallow or something. Venusaur's a dino frog. I always thought a Venusaur is just a giant toad. Not gonna lie to you. I always just thought of him as Toad. But water one, because they spit water their victims' mouths. I could never have a water Pokemon, because I feel like I just... Every time I'd use, like, water gun or something, I'd just be like, oh, man, that's a sick spit you got there, buddy. Is the game for me being system that's expensive? Honestly, it's just the fact that Pokewalkers themselves are just kind of expensive now, but also, like, they were, like, limited edition thingies in, like, the Japanese Pokemon centers, and when you want something that came out, like, 15 years ago, it gets expensive. Design is all that matters. Stats only matter when I'm competitive mood. It's not family friendly. Did I ever tell you guys that one of my classmates, she was showing her dad my YouTube channel as I was streaming, and his first thing he said was, wow, she swears a lot. But I like it. I like that she's real. So I appreciate it. I'm trying to finish this Victini. I'm doing a terrible job of drawing Victini right now. I love Victini. I'm just not doing any of these Pokemon justice today. We're gonna come back to this, like, in a couple weeks when I learn how to draw again, and we're gonna have a better time. Oh no. Stay warm out there. It is awful outside. Just likes plays tentacles as he likes Bayleaf. You're just a friendly little guy. He's a friendly little dude. He's a friendly little pal. He's a friendly little pal. Here we go. Okay, here we go. See, we're making progress with Victini, damn it. Only affected its stats and Piggy got their moves. Same. Like, I want their moves to hit, like, trucks, or, like, figure out how I should use them best. And I'm not gonna pick a Pokemon based on, like, oh, it has 100 more of whatever. Like, I just like to... I like to make the Pokemon work, not make the work with the Pokemon as a tool. Sure, you got a sailor mouth. I do. I really do. I struggle in my office job. When I work in the kitchen job, it's fine, because it's a kitchen. We all swear. It's a kitchen. But, like, when I'm in the office, like, it is so hard not to say, well, this project's fucked. Like, I could not. When I was corporate for, like, 5 minutes, you guys understand how hard it is, like, having to, like, keep a limit on my swearing. I was not made to... I was not made for long-term bouts of talking polite. I'll do it for collabs with friends who are family-friendly. And obviously, like, I do it in settings that require me to not swear, but, like, brother, I like to say bad words. It's just part of my vernacular. I worked overnight Waffle House for several years, okay? The cat is out of the bag. You know where I got it from now. Like, you know where this came from. There's that. The ears, I think I'm just gonna do with inking again, and then the eyes. The bottoms are blue and the rest are black. So we're gonna do that. I know, it is awful outside though. I had to take the trash can to the curb. That was really fun because I did it in flip-flops, and Tech Demon shoveled the driveway, but it's still really fun when it's like -10 Fahrenheit and you are taking a trash can down a icy driveway. The waffles taught you bad words. Yes, they did. They taught me a lot of bad words. It was like my second job ever, and I just kept working at them wherever I lived. Like, it rubs off on you. It's like culture. Worked retail, dealt with the public, got prayed over by customers. Aww. I had some nice customers, had a lot of wacky customers. I think I mentioned the guy who always came in on uppers and he would write screenplays, and he gave me a rhyming dictionary when he found out I wrote music. He was really nice. I hope he's doing well. I have his email somewhere. I should email him. Sailor Amy type shit. Sailor he makes it after the transformation. I just start swearing. Waffle House, yes. What? I think it was the Stardew Valley stream. I started telling the Waffle House stories. Because I started talking about the cheese egg pans, and I was trying to show a picture of what they kind of looked like, and I actually showed a picture of what it actually, like, it came out of the bag, okay? We're all on the same page now. I worked at Waffle House. I forgot what size of pen I was actually grabbing. Oh my god. The 5 was the small one. I wanted the 3. Worked at mortuary centers, and I feel intimidated at the prospect of working at a Waffle House. I think what helped is that it was like my second job ever. So, like, once you've worked somewhere, and it was like, and it was like one of your first experiences working, you just get used to it. Like, it's just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of normalized. I've been threatened. I've had pretty much, I could make a Pokedex of, like, influences my customers have been under whilst I have served them. Like, I'm very sure I've gotten pretty much every kind of major influence now. I forgot to color the beige parts, but it's okay. We're just doing our best at this point. Yeah, like, I did a Stardew Valley stream at, like, a really off hour for me, and we just started telling a bunch of Waffle House stories. I do think it could be a nice place to work. I don't know, some of the changes, like, corporate has made in recent years, I would not go back to work there again. That and the fact that customers have just gotten nastier over the past few years, but, like, I have a lot of stories. I've had the high and the low, exactly. Exactly. He's kind of more like it's like a rounded shape. I've, like, ruined this Victini. I'm trying to salvage. I don't think I've drawn a single thing besides this little, like, the sushi roll that I've liked today. I'm just kind of drawing to draw at this point. Like, nothing here is good. We're just drawing. This is more of a yap than, like, a proper art stream. Here we go. I'm trying to... If I can fix, like, little errors, like, with just the line art. Here we go. It's that one. That one. Okay, we're making progress. Oh, God. My brain is, like, My brain is in like 6 directions right now. Overnight McDonald's, I feel like also was an experience, but I didn't work it nearly as long as Waffle House. So I don't have as many stories. Like, I told the story of Syrup Lady. I don't know if I told the story about the drunk guy who ran into our drive-thru or not. Because there was the drunk guy who ran into our drive-thru while driving. If that wasn't obvious, but... Oh, tell me this pen isn't running out of ink. I like this pen. Oh, tell me this pen isn't running out of ink. Thanks. I saw Victini look like a sack, if you know what I mean. Honestly, you're not wrong. I hate this Victini. We're not showing this Victini. This is terrible. I think I've done no Pokemon justice today. I think I have to accept that. But can we all just take a second to appreciate this badass, like, Larvesta card? Because I think this Larvesta card is badass, and we need to pay some attention to it because it looks badass. I love this Larvesta. It is actually so sick. Like, it's such a cool card. How rare is that card? I'm looking it up now. I'm actually gonna Google it. We're Googling. I also learned what a Petra Runt is today, which is something I did not know. Full art card. Okay, it's not super crazy rare. It just looks very neat. That also reminds me, Tatsugiri EX. Card. Okay. I don't think we got anything that's like super crazy, but I think they're neat. Neat cards. Very neat. Looks tasty. Would you guys... Okay, hear me out. How am I going to do this? I was going to make a poll and realize that I have 2 different chats. Okay, so... Everybody, stop for a second and think. Would you eat shrimp? Just yes or no. Would you eat shrimp? Like, if shrimp was available to you and it was cooked properly, would you eat the shrimp? That's part 1 of this question. Let me know. It's like a depressed 2000s child. That is why I relate to it so hard. Hear me out moment. Hear me out. Okay. Would you eat shrimp? I need to know. It's really important to my next question here. So we're gonna put down the favorite cards. Don't like seafood, fair enough. Yep, and yes. Okay. Would you eat bugs? Deep fried shrimp. Yes. Would you eat bugs if they were prepared the same way? Because a shrimp is just water bug. It is just a water bug. If you eat one, you have to eat the other. Chapelines are yummy. I respect you. I respect you. I'm separating the ones I still want to draw versus the ones I have not drawn yet. That's an item. Separating the ones I still want to draw versus the maybes. I've never heard of a Petra Runt before today. I really have not. Some of these are actually super cool. Shout out to poor Clement, too. None of us remembered his name. Okay, I think we got a good selection of Pokemon. Solid selection of cars. No, only sea bugs. Listen, I don't eat either. So I'm just judging. I'm judging. It's different. Shrimp have yummy white meat and their skin doesn't harm your immune system if you eat them too often. Petra Run, who's talking about Destiny 2. It's apparently a new Pokemon that I have never heard of in my life before. I was looking at it, I was like, am I just like misreading it? Where did it go? Where did it go? Okay, I just saw it. Where did it go? I have a lot of cards in my hand. Where are you, Petra? Here it is. Okay. To try it, it might be tasty, but only if it's no random Amazonian unknown alien species. Would you eat a scorpion, given the chance? Would you eat a scorpion? Like, if it's been, like, depoisoned, would you eat the scorpion? Also, this is apparently a Petra run. And I'd never heard of it before, but it's a creature. Also, shout out to the back of Japanese Pokemon cards for looking interesting. I'd never seen the back of one. Like, these actually look so interesting. That's just me thinking they're neat, though. But, like, I don't know. I want to have a pet tarantula, and Tech Demon keeps saying no matter how many times I ask. Same with Cat. He is determined to keep me from having a fluffy friend. And tarantulas, man. Tarantulas aren't that bad. Like, they're not... Oh. I'm also keeping an eye out. You guys, Tech Demon should be getting home soon. And I don't want to, like... I don't want her to walk in and be like, tarantulas! Petra Run is DLC. Yeah, I'd never heard of him before. I'd never heard of him before today. Yes, and I have eaten scorpions. No. Okay, you know what? I respect it. I respect it. I want a pet scorpion. I want beetles. I want pet beetles. I think beetles would be sick, okay? I think beetles would be sick. Tarantulas are cute. Exactly! Cats, yes. Spiders should die. No! No, listen, they're cute! Spiders belong outside. Leave me alone. Listen. Rose hair tarantulas. If you get one, warn me so I can avoid the streamer. I unfortunately never will, because I do respect Tech Demon enough not to just surprise get a spider. Although I have said, and I will continue to say, that I will not go to a cat shelter and bring home a cat, but if a cat shows up on our doorstep, that is the universal cat dispenser giving me a cat, and that is our cat now. Like, I'm not seeking out to get one, but if it shows up, it's our cat. Just sneak below the couch, I'll be like, oh, no, I might as well just keep it. That would be me with rats. Rats are also super cute. Jumping spiders are actually adorable. They're so cute. Also, snakes. Ball pythons are precious. I love ball pythons. Have you seen their little snoots? They're so cute. I think they're adorable, and more people need to appreciate and love ball pythons. That is me being biased. I am heavily biased. I think we need to love and appreciate ball pythons more. They are, like, they have the little smiles and the little nose, and I love their little smiles and noses. Neighborhood has a cat that runs around. We aren't sure if it's a stray block, so we call him Mr. Man. Oh, Mr. Man. Oh. My mom always told me stories when she was a kid that there was a cat that they had, like, that was on her street, and its name was Oscar Mayer Mohawk. And there's no moral to that story. There's just a cat on her street that they called Oscar Mayer Mohawk. And now you know that story. Here we go. There we go. Trying to clean up my space just ever so slightly. Trying to make my space look nicer. I put that in the wrong hole. Oops. Gotta take that into context. Okay. Snakes are cute, spiders are not. I like all animals. I really do. I think they're precious. Rats can be so cute. Okay, they can be so cute. So cute. Okay, have you seen them? Have you guys seen the one video? Oh my god, I will actually put it in the Discord. It's so fucking funny to me. Oh my god, let me find it. I forget the name of the video. Rat clenches fist in rage. I think this is it. I think this was it. Is this it? No, it's the other one. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm putting this in the Discord because I think it's the funniest thing in the planet and everybody has to watch it. And it's super funny to me. Okay. That is my favorite video. It is my favorite video. Only the good rats. Oh, rat VTuber with pet rats. That's adorable. Get a bunch of YouTube shorts with jumping spiders off and see them a little differently from other spiders. Honestly, fair. I think with a lot of like animals in general, like more exposure makes for a much better opinion. With a lot of things actually, like, the more you like get used to like an animal, like unfamiliar things, the more you're gonna just like be open to it. And that's like the life lesson. If you're like, if something kind of like scares you, and if it's not like outright dangerous, like maybe you just need to get to know it better. Maybe you need to get to know it better. I'm thirsty. Did I show you guys my Kermit the Frog glass? I forget if I ever mentioned what glassware I have in this household, but they're all have Peanuts characters or Muppets characters on them. I am actually not joking. Like, all of the glasses in this house have Muppets or Peanuts characters on them. The other side has, I forget his name, and then this guy, but I forget if that piece of lore ever made it into anything, but yeah, no, all of the cups in this household have Peanuts or like Muppets characters. Apparently these are like massive collectibles too. So apparently, like, I don't know, I apparently you could sell them off for a pretty penny, but like, I think it's fun. It's very fun when you pull out your glassware to serve guests and they go, oh my god, I got Kermit or Snoopy. Do I have a, what glasses do we have out right now? What glasses do we have out right now? It's like two over here. Okay. The other one we have out right now is from the Camp Snoopy collection. It's Peanuts, and you can't read this probably because the stream is mirrored, but like all of the cups in this household are from like the McDonald's glasses collection from God knows when. They were handed down to me, and now I have funny glassware. Animal, you forgot about Animal's name. Honestly, he'd be booking my plane ticket now. I honestly though, when did these come from? Actually, I'm curious now. When were these a thing? McDonald's Snoopy cups. Okay, these came from. When did these come from? When did these come from? I actually have no idea. The 1960s? No, that's not right. That cannot be right. My mom saw the old Disney 2000s McDonald's edition from the anniversary. Oh! I love them. They're very fun. McDonald's Camp Snoopy. There is no way these are from the 60s. No, you cannot. I refuse to believe that these are from. Oh my god, I actually didn't read. This actually is from 1968. Okay, I have vintage glassware. I just didn't realize it was fucking vintage. Where's this one from? Okay, this was from 81. This is McDonald's 81. I really don't know why, like, my family has these, but the fanciest glassware, exactly. The language of Satan backwards. If you're curious as to what Charlie Brown was saying in the backwards text, it was rats. Why is having fun always so much work? No, I have random stuff. Honestly, I wouldn't, like, I don't know. I can't knock having boring glasses because now I'm terrified of breaking one of these. And like we have a porcelain sink right now, and we're working to switch it out because dropping glasses in it just shatters them. I've broken 2 bowls by dropping them when I was washing them in that sink, but like, I don't know, it's stressful because now I'm like, oh, I'm drinking out of an artifact. I'm drinking out of an artifact right now. Use the old Hercules plates. The collectors are from the 60s, so be careful not to drop the Peanuts ones. I know we have Peanuts. I know we have Muppets. I have a few other random ones. Okay, now I'm actually... One sec. I'm looking at my cabinet. I'm looking at my cabinet. Because now I'm intrigued. I know that we have, like, funny ones. I just don't know if they're all from the same things. That's the same one. Oh, wow, that's fancy. Here's another one. I can't show you the whole thing easily, at least, but here's another Muppets one. This is the valuables, you know. This is the valuables we have. This is the hand-me-downs passed through generations. To me, it's not fine. It's not China. It's Muppets and Peanuts mug like glasses. That is freezing. Our cabinet is freezing right now. There you go. That's my secret lore for the day. It's just we have fancy glasses. Which I think just makes drinking water more fun, you know? I get to look at Kermit in the eyes, I sip it. Those are adorable. I love them. The good news is I have to hand wash them. We ain't got no dishwasher. Like, we do not have a dishwasher in this household. We want one terribly. We've been saving to redo the kitchen so we can actually add a dishwasher. But kitchen remodeling is really, really, really expensive. Which is just the sad fact. Kitchen remodels are really expensive. So I am the dishwasher. Fanciest cup I own is sports. I think the most recent rare one I own is my the water bottle I take with me to work. It's the little fauna one. Look at her go. I really like this though. It's very cute. This is my other rare drinking object. I have a lot of rare things to drink out of. I think that's my owner of rare cups. That is my title now. Sports is also... I wish I could get more into sports stuff because it's like way more mainstream to like get into collecting things. And I feel like if you ever needed money, it'd be easier to sell stuff. But like... Oh my god, I just shoved a pen on myself. Here we go. Trying to keep this organized, damn it. Trying to keep it organized. Too many coffee cups. Mood. Absolute mood. Insane mood. I think I'm driving Tech Demon insane because I keep getting more mugs. We do not need more mugs. I have like 5 mugs in my office that I use to hold pens and pencils and paintbrushes and other stuff. And then I have like 10 more on top of all of this, like on top of all of our, like, the glasses and such. And then I have all of the portable mugs from anime and, like, VTuber merchandise. And we will never be out of a clean, like, receptacle to drink out of. We will never be out because I have way too many. I have a problem. It is an unintentional collection, but it is a collection that I keep. Don't be like me. Make responsible purchases, please. Or at least maybe, like, sit down and kind of count out how many cups you have at some point in your life. That was me with pasta. I forget who I was talking about this with, but, during the apocalypse at one point, me and Tech Demon, we were in a 1-bedroom apartment. And that's relevant because, I have this really bad habit when I go to the store that I just really think we need more pasta for some reason. Like, I just really think that we are out of spaghetti or penne. Ooh, I could fuck with some spaghetti right now. I might make spaghetti after this, but... Like, I just think we're out of pasta. So I always grab, like, 2 or 3 boxes every single grocery trip. The problem is that when you do that, over and over and over again is at one point he sat down and was like, how much pasta do we have? And I counted it out, and we had like 26 pounds of pasta in a one-bedroom apartment between 2 people. And I really just want you to process how much pasta that is when you actually cook it. I was not allowed to buy pasta for a good while. Oh, 90s Charizard, yes. Oh, gotta frame that shit, man. Some collections don't have to be sold. I would not want to sell these, like, if I could help it. Like, I've had to sell collectibles before, like, when I've been, like, really bad financial stuff, but, like, I like to keep them because I think they're fun. Like I said, the Kermit glass is hilarious. I love him. For, like, right now he's, like, a big meme in general, but also just, like, ah, man, I have an animal in my mug. It's super fun. I also didn't... Oh, I hope there's not lead. Are there lead in these? I hope there's not lead in these. I should probably test those for lead at some point. It's a lot of carbs. It is. I love pasta. It's like my go-to lazy food. I can fuck with some pasta. I love pasta. My spicy marinara and penne with some garlic bread. Yes! That is my jam. I love spicy marinara and penne. Pasta salad, though. Pasta salad is also fantastic. I love pasta salad. When I do it like just bell peppers, cucumber, onion, and like the halved tomatoes. I mean, like with the garden rotini. I love pasta salad. That's also fantastic. Don't fuck pasta. Probably shouldn't do it. At least, I don't know. If it's like dried, that's probably sharp, and that's a bad idea. But when it's cooked, it's probably also like full of like bacteria. That's also probably not a good idea. So probably don't do that. But I love it. Oh my god, ravioli cheese. Ravioli is the only form of cheese that's acceptable. Okay, but even then. There is a local place that does mushroom ravioli. Oh my god, I love mushroom ravioli. I could destroy some mushroom ravioli. It's fantastic. I love mushroom ravioli. It's fantastic. Like, you just worry about the lead you're chasing him all your life. I think you're fine. These were passed down to me from a family member, oh god, when I was like 18, I think. 18, 19? So I've had these for, oh god, a good while now, yeah. Who knows, maybe I killed off some brain cells already. It's too late now. It's too late now, we've killed off the brain cells. What are other good pastas? Macaroni and cheese. I will only eat macaroni and cheese only if it is shitty Kraft mac and cheese and it is slightly more watery. I hate creamy texture. I cannot do creamy. So it has to be watered down Kraft mac and cheese. Then I will eat it. Otherwise, it is a no-go. Absolutely not. Cannot do it. It's nasty. Not like you're licking the paint, right? It's fine. You are right. I am not licking the paint. Thank God. It is just super interesting to look at them. Like, if you look at the inside of the cup, I don't know, like, you can see it. Like, you can see where, like, they painted the base colors first. It's very interesting to look at. These just fascinate me. And they're very fun. I have the Great Muppet Caper Happiness Hotel mug, too. Or not mug, glass. So many things. Speaking of pasta, I also need to, like, stop and make dinner now. I got really distracted by the concept of pasta, but this is where we're gonna stop. I do want to paint more of these, like, so I probably will pull this back out and hopefully make art that I'm a little happier with. But thank you for joining me for 2 hours of rambling about food and banned Pokemon and James's boobs. I will try to have a schedule up soon. The next week is kind of weird and chaotic and all over the place, but I will stream soon. I have more games to play, and I need to finish that Civ. I need to finish that Civ save. I have to. It's gonna murder me if I don't. But for now, thank you for joining me for Pokemon. I also need to eat something, and we'll finish Civ soon. For now, I just